and welcome to Hevsel Weekly. In this week's episode, we will discuss the recent meeting between President Trump and British Prime Minister Schumer, the suspicious deaths of famous actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa from French Connection, and the return of the Tate brothers to the US after Romanian prosecutors removed the travel ban. Then, without further ado, let's get started with this week's headlines. British-American influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate, currently facing charges of human trafficking and forming an organized crime group in Romania, have arrived in Florida after Romanian prosecutors lifted their 2-year travel ban. Despite their departure, prosecutors emphasized that the charges against them remain active and are still under judicial control, being forced to report regularly to authorities. Tate brothers consistently denied all allegations and left Bucharest on a private jet. However, their sudden ability to travel has raised speculation about possible political influence from the Trump administration, though the US president has denied any involvement and Andrew Tate has emphasized that their case has been dismissed by the Romanian court in December under the Biden administration after a reporter asked him if President Trump was influencing this decision. After their short speech in front of the Fort Lauderdale airport, Oscar-winning actor and the protagonist of French Connection, Gene Hackman and his pianist wife Betsy Arakawa were found dead in their home in Santa Fe alongside one of their dogs. Initial suspicions of a gas leak were dismissed after no evidence was found. Instead, prescription pills were discovered near Arakawa's body. Autopsies are pending to determine the exact cause of death. Hackman, famous for his roles in famous movies such as French Connection and Unforgiven, had been retired from acting since 2004. Alongside the director of the famous Godfather series, Francis Ford Coppola, the entire film industry has poured countless tributes toward the tragic incident. President Trump and the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer met at the White House to sit down for their first official meeting. Trade tariffs and Ukraine were the main topics of discussion. Trump praised Starmer's hard lobbying as he again suggested that the UK would be exempt from US tariffs. While no formal trade deal was announced, both sides seemed optimistic about finding common ground. The two leaders also discussed about the conflict in Ukraine, with Starmer pushing for continued support while Trump remained non-committal. Starmer emphasized that backing Ukraine was crucial, while Trump focused on more economic partnerships, mentioning a minerals deal in the works. However, he avoided making any solid commitments regarding military aid. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sent a delegation to Egypt regarding the talks on prolonging the ceasefire with Hamas just days before the first phase of already fragile truce is set to expire. The 6-week deal, which paused all hostilities in Gaza, saw a release of hostages and prisoners on both sides, with Hamas recently handing over the bodies of 4 Israeli hostages. However, tensions remain high as both parties constantly accuse each other of violating the truce. Netanyahu faces pressure from his right-wing coalition to resume military action. Meanwhile, Hamas has stated that any further hostage releases depends on Israel's commitment to ceasefire. North Korea has reportedly increased its military presence in Ukraine, with at least 1,000 additional troops deployed, while the others are positions around the western Kursk region, according to the South Korean intelligence. While neither Moscow nor Pyongyang is yet to confirm this move, reports indicate that the North Korean soldiers who arrived first around October have suffered many casualties due to a lack of preparation for a modern warfare. Despite these setbacks, their presence is still a game-changer in the war, as their deployment allowed Russia to reinforce their ever-depleting reserves and push back against the Ukrainian advances. The Kursk region, which saw an unexpected Ukrainian offensive last year, remains a key battleground. As both Russia and North Korea strengthen their military alliance, the long-term consequences of partnerships remain uncertain. Thank you for tuning into Hevsel Weekly. We will be back next week at the same time with more updates from all around the world. Until then, stay informed and take care.